recognize myself.
I never wear aprons or shoes. I'm gonna go put on socks.
Censor that, please.
Yeah.
Welcome to what we think is day 31. Today I had a Bob Fosse choreo audition. It was horrifying and the worst. Actually, it was a lot of fun, but it was super difficult.
Did you win?
No.
Oh.
We did not win. We had to do like a ball change and then to a spin and then go up on the other way, passe, and then like do hip rolls but only on one foot while the knee is bent, and then jump and then do a different spin, and then like, yeah, it was wild.
So like, all I got was hip rolls there, and I just have really bad flashbacks of hip rolls.
Hip rolls.
Hip rolls.
Oh, don't worry, my hip rolls were on fleek.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We know. We've seen it.
Right.
It's incredible. Today, my mom and I went to the Museum of Nature and Science.
Oh, that's fun.
For free day.
It was a free day?
It was a free day. They have free days, apparently.
Dang.
And
that's
apparently, like, the Museum of Nature and Science was cool as a child, but now going back there now, I'm like, I don't want to be here. But that could also be due to the fact that there were children, and children are, you know.
Children are menaces.
They truly are.
I'll give them that much.
But my mom and I took really good pics, like that one right there. Are you cracking your toes?
Yes. You can either pull them or pop them like fingers.
Or none.
Or none. Oh, I wouldn't try all at once.
Oh.
That's dangerous.
My brother used to manually pop my toes, because he was like, he'd pop all his fingers and toes, and then he'd like look at me with this ominous look on his face, and I'd be like, no.
And then he'd do it anyway.
And then he'd just... So I haven't really popped them since. It's too much to deal with.
Too much trauma.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Is the tea steeped?
Yes.
I poured Micah his tea, but I was kind of like not paying attention, so I didn't hold the tea bag.
So then it got moist.
Yes.
But now it's characterized, and it says you are unlimited.
You are unlimited.
Thank you.
Not sure in what way. Potential, power.
Yes.
Life. No. I'm gonna go grab
Oh,
my
that's
tea.
really hot.
Never mind, I'm not gonna grab my tea.
It's like really hot. Ow.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can't believe you.
I know, I purposely did that, by the way.
To boil the water?
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
I purposely tried to burn your mouth. Yeah.
Larynx.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we've had a topic since...
Day 2.
Day 2. And we're not gonna go back.
Mm-mm. I think that this serves as a good podcast. It's been described as Micah is delusional and then Audrey supports it.
Who said that?
You're not wrong. Sometimes Audrey is delusional and Micah goes, what?
Mm-hmm.
You don't support me.
I'm sorry. I try really hard.
Just let me lie, you know what I mean?
I'll just, like, whatever you say, I'll just go with it.
Like that lady in Shrinking. I'm sorry, I keep thinking about that show.
Shrinking is phenomenal.
When she was at the art gallery, and then she was like, no, you're supposed to agree with what I say.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, hype me up when I'm feeling self-doubtful. That's me. I'm the neighbor lady who's like, yes, absolutely.
You are the neighbor lady? Am I? Does that make me the other one? The therapist?
No.
Okay.
That makes you... Sean. I don't know why. You're just not the therapist.
Sean?
Actually, today you should be the therapist. You should be like, whenever I'm feeling doubtful, just hype me up, and I'll be like, go girl.
I don't know if I can deal with that.
I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna lie.
I don't know if I have the energy and positive rigor.
The you go girl thing kind of just like, I mean, you go, but do we have to add girl at the end?
You go, Micah.
There it is. See? See?
Do you see that
Like,
glowing smile?
I can't walk up to Owen and go, "You go, girl." Like,
You
no.
could.
I have to go, "You go." Okay.
The theater corner. There's nothing else theater related in this entire
There isn't.
room.
Absolutely nothing, actually.
Nothing. There's no personality in this room.
Well, there is. There's Blue Ball.
So, like, there's this thing where, like, I chose my wall color as a youngling because it was my favorite color,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm just too lazy to paint it white.
I kind of like it.
I think it gives it some personality and
If it
totally
was
doesn't
white, it
make me
might be
look
boring.
silly and, like, whenever people see me in my room. Like, during Zoom calls, I just have the blue wall behind me, and I'm like, how about you don't notice me? Because it was just white, blue, white.
How often are you in Zoom calls?
Well, back in the day.
Oh, you meant back in the day. You
Back
actually
in
had your
the-
camera on?
You know, yeah,
Damn.
academic validation.
Academic validation. I just cheated. I mean, I just studied on my own time. I didn't play video games in the middle of classes.
Of course not. No. One time, apparently, me and Manfredi, because I had her during quarantine,
Mhm.
like an acting class, and no one would show up to class, so, like, me and Manfredi would just talk with our cameras off. And I'm like, cool.
This is fun.
If any of you guys can name what this is from, you get a brownie point.
That's Bojangles.
Yes. That is exactly.
Bob Fosse Peaks.
I organized my poetry book,
Oh.
the Penguin book, as in I found all the old poems from before I had the Penguin book,
Mhm.
and then I scotch taped them in.
Can I see?
Yeah.
This is interesting. I also see the good old faithful Percy Jackson over there, but only the cover?
Oh, that's because the book's right there.
Oh, okay.
You wanna? Yeah, I
Oh, I see it.
totally don't read super fast, so I totally didn't start this. I think on. Anyways,
Scotch tape?
scotch tape.
Whoa.
She's girthy now.
Whoa. Scotch tape.
Yeah.
This is pretty great. Oh, this one. You didn't even tape this one.
No, they were large and I was tired.
Blasphemy.
Yeah.
Did you tape these on?
Yeah, because they kept falling out.
Oh, I was a little scared. You just like licked it and just like.
That's what I do. That's how you make scrapbooks, Micah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a big scrapbooker myself, actually. And
Well,
there goes. some of
There's the
poems.
consequences of my own actions right there. Have been surviving off of cheese doodles and Oreos, so I don't really have many brains.
Cheese doodles and Oreos.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Finals era truly is, I might die.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going perfectly. It's okay. After Wednesday.
I don't want to hear about how easy your life is right now.
It'll be really difficult after Wednesday.
Thank you so much.
Like,
I appreciate it.
life is gonna suck.
I'm
after
sure that
Wednesday.
you're like, I'm gonna see tears on your, like, it's gonna wear away at the pigment of your skin, and it's just gonna be streaks of just pure white
Yep.
sorrow.
Yep.
That's totally not gonna be me.
I'm gonna cry blood. That's how sad I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna schedule my next mental breakdown to be like this week. I think that'd be a good week.
Well, is there enough time to schedule that in?
I don't know. If I can keep it down to 15 minutes, then that would be good. You know, I knew this girl who cried blood.
Bella?
Yeah!
Yeah. Why do I remember her?
Because she cried blood.
Shout out.
Shout out to Bella. I forgot your last. Oh, I'm not gonna drop your last name. All of our takes here are just steaming hot. Like, don't even.
They are. Isn't it weird that we're about to not see the teachers that we see every day? Like, ignore our friends, our
Boo.
teachers. Like, we'll never see them again, most likely.
I know some go to graduation, but after that, it's over.
I'm inviting Gardner to the party, graduation party.
To your grad party?
Yeah. It's
I
really
was
great.
thinking of inviting one of my Warren Tech teachers to my party, but like it's my family,
Oh.
which my family's cool,
Your family is cool.
but it's a lot.
Can't deny that.
Yeah, you've been there.
Mm-hmm. I've been there. Yeah.
You can't stop at the finish line. You have to run through the finish line.
All the way through.
Oh yeah, and you were taking that advice in stride.
I did. Still am, actually.
No, I'm actually just dragging myself like along my face to get to the finish line.
Slow and steady wins the race. Dragging. Speaking of dragging, I feel like one of the worst ways to die is like when you're tied behind a horse, right? They used to do this in Rome,
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
just drag you.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awful.
It's like slow. It also happened in Cocaine Bear.
Also good.
The bear jumped in an ambulance and threw the lady out that was in one of the chairs that's like the wheelie ones. The chair flipped and she went flying and smeared her face on the concrete and died. I don't know why I brought that into this.
No, I'm thinking about the worst ways to die. This is a good topic.
Dead.
So, folks, we're talking about death today. Number one, there was like this old, I'm pretty sure it was Greek, probably Greek or Roman.
Probably.
One of them. They would put them in like this metal or gold box, and they'd close on the top, but you could still see the opening, like, but you can push it open from the side, and then they'd put you over a fire, and you're in a metal box. So like being baked, not on the top of my list.
That has to stink.
Literally.
Like, that has to smell horrid.
Yeah. But like torture. You know what I mean?
Kind of a great way to go if you think. Okay, I want to be assassinated.
You want to be assassinated?
I realized that. It was before it was like, I want to stand on a volcano that's exploding.
Risky.
But now, assassination. I mean, come on.
You have to get to like a point of like, you're important, of course.
Yeah.
But you have to get to a point of importance in the large scale of
It's
the
no longer
world.
being murdered, it's an assassination.
Yeah, because like murder is different. Assassination means that you are rich and powerful and people don't like you. Or at least one person doesn't like you and makes it their own personal vendetta. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Abe. Or shout up to Abe.
Or shout down. We don't know.
Or shout down, I guess.
Yeah. So you want to be assassinated?
Yeah. So if you're willing to assassinate me in like 40 to 50 years, don't DM me.
Don't DM. Just do it. I haven't thought about ways I want to die.
Really?
No. I was just like thinking.
I guess your brain is too full with calculus.
Yeah, it's actually too much. I mean, like, of course you have the classic go out peacefully.
In your sleep.
In your sleep. But, like, for the sake of this conversation, I'm going to pretend that I'm not sane.
Okay.
I'm feeling like...
Damn, I just realized Owen's take on this is so true.
Oh, and you were right. You always were. I'm feeling get eaten by, like, a dragon.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
My first thought, I thought you were going to say shark.
No.
But I like dragon a lot better.
Dragon is cool. Like... So I was reading Percy Jackson.
Okay.
As I do. And there was a Drakon, which is, like, ancient Greek dragon, and it was just a giant snake with, like, iron scales and shit. Terrifying. And then the, like, children of Ares just charged at him, and he just went, and I'm like, what a heroic death.
Just ate a couple of them?
Yeah. You could, like, chill in the stomach for a bit.
Well, how do dragon intestines work? Because some way they have to breathe fire.
Yeah.
Does that come from their gullet? Well, that wouldn't make sense, because then they'd be throwing stuff up, and then they wouldn't get any of that nutrients
Yeah.
to grow big and strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure dragons are gym bros.
I'm sure. Or they're just couch potatoes. Really depends on what dragon you're thinking of.
True. Puff the magic dragon?
Live by the sea.
No.
I want my tea. C and T, Rem. Okay.
This is still rather hot.
The more I think about it, do I really want to get eaten by a dragon? Because those guys went out like chumps. You know what I mean?
Chumps.
I'm feeling like arrow to the shoulder. and a slow remember me as I disintegrate into dust. You know what I mean? And then
Wait, so like Thanos snaps after you get shot, or like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like, you don't have to cremate me because the ashes are already
You're
there.
totally thinking of just like
Yes.
Endgame, like Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Tony Stark sort of thing.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Maybe not Tom Holland type beat, but like
Not Tom Holland type beat?
Iron Man died pretty.
Are you not a Tom?
I'm a Tommy stan, but he
Okay.
made that death look painful.
He did. I'm just sad that we'll never see an Iron Man again.
Yeah, he was one of my faves. Actually, no, he was my fave, but now that he's dead, I have to choose another one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then it was gonna be Black Panther.
Rest out.
Damn.
Thoughts on thoughts on Scarlet Witch?
Baddie, but no.
Written to be a baddie, so it
Written.
makes her less of a baddie.
To be that way, and then it's just my children.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, in what world did that woman want? I was watching Age of Ultron because it was like on,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, that is not the same character as the one that we have right now.
No.
And it's like, not in a character arc way, it just came out of nowhere.
Because if it was a character arc sort of way, we would have gotten more of the, I don't know, backstory with the two of them, and then it would have been like, I wish we could have children. And he's like, I can't because I'm a robot, therefore no stiffy.
I thought about that.
That would be a weird conversation for Disney to put on.
The screen. Put it on.
Do it.
Be not afraid. Or do. I don't really give a
Be
shit.
very afraid.
Be afraid.
Be afraid of the darkness. Of
Shine
the
bright like
light
a
of
diamond.
the bright.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond, 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 diamond. Do you like that coin?
I do.
Unsure
keep
where it came
grabbing
from.
it.
It's always been there.
As it shall always be. Well, it is the Liberty Bell. Which, by the way, is super boring.
Oh, yeah.
It's just straight up a bell, and it's in this, like, dumb glass, like, it's not even I don't even think it's in a box. I think it's just
Straight
in a
up
room.
bell.
Like, you walk in after paying $20 to go see the bell, which you could just see from the outside because it's a giant glass wall behind it. But then, like, you walk through and it's like, oh, the history of the bell. Oh, how was it made? I don't know, like every other bell. And then it's like, oh, they made it wrong, so when they rung it, blah, blah, blah. I didn't read a single thing in that museum. I walked by, there was, like, a crowd that was around the bell, and I was like, huh. Took a picture like that and walked away.
Do you feel liberty?
No.
Oh. See, that's a shame. When I paid the $20, I felt liberty. I didn't pay the $20. I just don't feel liberty.
You didn't pay the $20?
I don't even know where it is. Haven't seen it.
It's in, oh, no, I have a sweatshirt with on it. It's
you bought
the,
souvenir?
No, I bought a souvenir from the place that it's in.
Mm.
It's in the city of brotherly love. Oh no.
Alabama.
Has to be. No,
I have
internet will
really
tell me.
good geography. I hope people know this about me. Like, my geography, you've seen this on the podcast. I know where everything is. Like, I forgot that Delaware was a place. It's like, who's from Delaware? Has anyone ever met anyone from Delaware?
No, they don't get out much. Philadelphia?
Huh. That's a liberty place.
Mm-hmm. Almost to the end of school, folks.
Is this kind of our last week? Or do we have another one after it?
For podcast?
No, for school.
pretty much. Well, I mean, because tomorrow's May 1st. Woo!
Oh, so we have less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
May 1st, this is another thing I did today. I was with, like, May 4th is almost here, and I don't have any more Star Wars shirts, because, like, as a child, I just, like, we got the ones that said Rebel and, like, Princess, and then I got older, and I'm like, no. But then I never replaced my Star Wars stock, so I got this button-up Star Wars shirt with, like, the Cantina little icons all over it, and I'm gonna wear it on the 4th. I also bought a Zelda Wind Waker shirt and a Marceline shirt from Adventure Time, and they're, like, my prized possessions.
Where did you get this button up from?
From Box Lunch.
What?
It's a store in the Mills.
Ah.
Yeah. Order online or don't. It really doesn't matter how.
How did that feel?
Like, that's not how I'd want to die.
Impaled to the head?
Yeah, not a fan.
Have you watched... Oh, sorry. Wait, 1 second. Have you watched Witcher on Netflix?
No, but I know that toss a coin to your Witcher.
True, but in the... Shout out parents, but in the first, like, I don't know, it's in the first episode at some point, but it's just, it's very violent. Well, not very, but it's pretty violent. There's a lot of gore splashing around, and it's like, oh, great. Glad you guys are walking in right now. And then I watched Ghosted. Good movie. But there's a sex scene right in the middle of it. And it only lasts for about 20 seconds. But then again, my dad walked in right in that moment.
Yeah.
It's like, right before, they're making plant jokes. Right afterwards, they're shooting at people. Could you comment one or the other?
Yeah.
But no.
No. Yeah, no, I feel like parents have a knack for walking in during those scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I watched, my freshman year, I watched Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh.
Yeah. Gory. Just a little tiny bit gory. But that wasn't the scene that they walked in on. No, they walked in on the 6-minute long sex scene. That was just like a slideshow of highly detailed. No, like, explicit, like, features of the human body were shown. It's a slow slideshow over, like, an emotional Japanese song, and I was like, what am I watching? And then I started skipping through it, because I didn't really feel like watching it, like, we get it. And then it would just be like, and there's just, like, a different highly detailed art. So anyone who got to Tokyo Ghoul Season 4, spoilers.
There's 6 minutes in there for you.
6 minutes just for you. And
I mean, I'm watching Bluey. I put Bluey down for what I watch on my college roommate application.
Yeah.
So